Hey guys, Soy Sauce here, and in today's video I will be remaking a paper action figure for Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. And if you've been around my channel for a while, you would know it might have even introduced you to my channel since the video did really well actually. I tried making Luffy over a year ago and it did not go so well. I have the figure right here. It is very messy, his arm is way too big, but this helped because it made me realize how big I was making the joints, and that's what was able to make me realize and make him a lot smaller. And this figure, it's like not even symmetrical, like his waist, his neck is like bent, so he's like a curve. I have a new drawing for the blueprint too, because the old one I used, even for the time, it was not one of my best works because at the time I was going through an art block. I still need to do the line art and color this one, so I'll do a time lapse for that when we get to it. But recently I really noticed that the main thing my figures needed was just to be more simplified. I was complicating it too much. Usually for a joint you would put this part and then wrap paper around like this on the leg, and it makes it really strong, but it also makes it harder to make the joints smaller. And I realized when I was making Gon, this part is actually just the part you wrap around like this, and usually you'll put another piece over like with this arm, but I just colored it in green because if I put another piece over it would have been too big. And then for the elbows I just made it so I didn't have that part. I just made it like this and just wrapped paper around. I didn't have that extra layer that made it stronger because you don't need it. Not on every figure. Don't need it on every figure. Some figures you'll need it if they're like really big or gonna like hold like a heavy weapon or something. He does not need it. This Kaioken ×3 Goku I've been making, he doesn't have it on his elbows, and if he did they would have been way too big, which his elbows are already a little too big. But with this Ichigo figure that I've been working on with the legs, I didn't use any of the stronger joints on, and it's able to hold its positions very well because it's light. It doesn't have a lot of stuff holding it down, so I don't need that extra strength on the joint, and it makes it so much quicker. I was able to do this in like a day. I don't know if this makes any sense. It does in my head, so let's go finish this drawing and then we'll start. Okay, one more thing. Ever since I did the Zoro last year when I did my Luffy, I realized I really like doing the double joints. They have more articulation and I just like how they look, and they're pretty fun to make. Like on the Ichigo legs we have double jointed legs, and I really like how they are because with the single jointed legs only get a 90-degree bend, but with these ones we get almost all the way back. I messed up on the line art at a few places, like this shoulder, and on the legs it's a bit shaky, but looks a lot better than the last Luffy blueprint I used. So guys, here's a little tip that you can use for when you're making paper action figures. I like to have 2 pieces of paper, one for more clean and straight lines, and then the other one's for more like messy and like pieces that you have to like sculpt and stuff. So, and also a cutting board is really useful. I used to not use one, and I've been using one for like a year now, and it freaking helps a lot, man, because you can just do it a lot quicker and a lot straighter and a lot more accurate than using just scissors going straight. But I got this new hot glue gun because my old one kind of was being a little funky, and for some reason, bro, it's the same glue sticks, but this one is so much better. Like, it hardens harder, and it's like hardens quicker too. So guys, it is now day 2, and this is what I have done. And you might notice that I have his ab crunch as his skin tone, and on this one I had it as red, and that's because this is like his shirt, you know, but I'm going to have removable shirts for him. So like, I'm gonna have one that's open up like Skypea, and I'm gonna make one for like after Water 7 or after Ennie's lobby when he's like talking to Garp and stuff. And that'll just add a little more customization, and I think it'll just be a pretty cool concept and idea. And I decided to go with double jointed elbows, and I think they're pretty good. They bend all the way as much as they can, and this one only did 90 degrees. My other figures can only do 90 degrees, if a little more. On this Kaioken ×4 Goku, or ×3, it doesn't really matter. Even if it had double joints, it wouldn't be able to bend more than 90 degrees, probably because of the bicep. Like this Ryan Storm collectible, it has double joints, but because of the bicep, it can't go more than a little over 90 degrees. So guys, I have now finished both arms. The upper body is basically finished, and I really like how this looks. I was able to make him the size of Luffy and have excellent articulation. My next video is going to be making the head and the body, and maybe the legs too, because the legs won't be that hard. I might just fit that into one video and then make a review. So anyways, this is what I have for this video. The next video will be showing more of me making it, since this video was more about explaining what I wanted to do and my idea. So the next one will be more about the process. So hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.